Hey, Cock 45. Still got this baby. This pretty baby, right? Gonna do a little chapter 2 shooting over here with it at some smaller targets, a little bit of range, just to humble myself, and and we'll see how I do. The sights, again, a little bit fuzzy, but we'll see what we can do with it across the hill over here at about 90 yards at these really thick metal targets. Just knock them over if we can, and just something different. Another excuse to bring out this pretty rifle. This rifle is kind of the supermodel of rifles, isn't it? So, you know, man, what else can you say? Chambered in 45 Colt, by the way, if I didn't make that clear earlier on. You know, one advantage, of course, again, as I did talk about, I know, you want a rifle like this that you can actually shoot, preferably, unless you just want an old antique to hang on the wall. And those are cool too. With a rifle like this, it's a different proposition, because, you know, you're not going to shoot it ever, probably. That 22 or 44 rather Henry ammo is almost non-existent, so you're not going to, it's not going to be a shooter, even if you get one that's reasonably good shape. The advantage of a replica, you know, you can actually shoot it. So let's do that. All right, let's put one on the plate if I can. I went over it. Good news. Okay, I see that right in the middle. I held at 6 o'clock, I think. Try it again. I was shaking on that one. Okay. All right. I think I need to hold right on the bottom of those babies. Let's just start with a little one on the left. See if we can plow up some mud, work our way up to it, or down to it, whatever it takes. Or maybe we just hit it. Nice. All right. Oh boy. Cool. Oh, I'll take it. Of course, you know me, I can't stand success. After I hit 3 in a row or 4, it's over, right? Oh, what'd I tell you? Ooh. Come on, calm down. Man, this thing's heavy. All right. This one's gonna pop it. I just feel it. Oh, that's the right. Oh, got it. Oh, shooting at the wrong thing though. That's a cinder block. I meant to be shooting at the steel. Let's move back up to the steel. Oh, I hit it, I believe. I haven't even touched it that time. Oh, I'm getting shaky. Okay, let me top it off and relax a little bit here. Okay, I'll put some more ammo in it, and then we'll try again. Because I think I know where to hold. It's just a matter of actually doing it and seeing the sights clearly. Those are fairly small targets for me and for these sights in my eyes. As I was saying, it's handy to have a firearm like this, historical, that will chamber a common round. And not necessarily a more modern round. 45 Colt actually goes back to 1873, as you should know, most of you by now. That was a big year. The 45 Colt came around, the 45-70, the 44-40, and you know, again, you might look at a really beautiful replica like this and just drool, as I do. I think that is so cool, but it is new. You know, it's all shiny. And at a gun show, you see those old 66s or Henrys or whatever you see, those old guns, and they've got the wear on them and really tarnish, and they're really cool also. But you know, one thing I like to think about too, maybe I'm just rationalizing, but if you were around, say in 1870, and you had saved up enough cash to buy you one of these, you go into your local hardware store, most often they sold guns, or a gun shop, and you picked one up off the shelf and bought it, and I don't think you had as much paperwork back then as you do now. But when you picked it up, guess what it's going to look like if it's new? It's going to look like this, all right? So, I mean, in some ways, if you want to have the experience of being in 1870 or 1868, I think that's when they went on the market, or 1880, you know, they were still on the market. You buy one of these, it's going to look like this. That's something to think about. You're not going to find in 1866 that doesn't have, what, 100 years on it at least, you know, so more than 100 years. So just something to keep in mind. So the replica, while it is a replica, you know, there is something to be said for that. All right. All right, let's get serious here. Okay. I was actually having a little bit of a windage issue there, I think, which was me, all me for sure. There we go. Just got to settle down. Let's go to the right. Move on up. Well, we may not be able to knock that one down unless I catch it on the top. I'm not that good. Yeah, went over it. Let me go over to the left. My glasses are trying to fog up on me a little bit here. Better get them knocked down. All right, the tall one. Playing around too much here. Okay, this heavy thing down for a second. Oh, I knew that was off. Okay. Whew. You know, it's not that the gun is too heavy or that I'm like really weak or anything. If you've shot a lot and you've shot heavy guns and light guns, you know what I'm talking about. There's something about it. You get, I don't know, there's probably a word for it, you know, sighting fatigue or something. And it's just harder to hold steady after a little bit. So it is better to put it down, especially with a pistol. But even a rifle with a big old heavy barrel like this. All right. Now, that one that's sitting crossways there, I'll take a couple more on him, try to hit him enough to knock him down. I think I've hit him once. Try to catch him up high enough. Yeah. Got him, but too low. There we go. All right, let's try a cinder block. Boom, wow. Took care of that. Now, I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna put one on that red plate. It's a bit smaller even, I think, than the rest of that stuff. But since we're here in the beautiful woods of fall, of autumn, with a gorgeous firearm, let's just shoot a couple more. If you need to run, you know, take a break, go ahead. We'll still be here when you get back. Taking a couple of shots. I don't want to hold you up if you're getting ready to go to work or getting ready to go to supper or something. All right. All right, I'm vindicated. Let me try the big one again. I want you to miss it. All right, Oh, we've got guys right here too. All right, let's put this assault rifle into action. All right. Nice, a bowling pin. We never shoot that guy anymore, do we? I better not shoot that plate that close. Oh, I see a buffalo over there though. That's appropriate. Oops. Then I missed that thing. And you know what? I can't miss that big buffalo on my last shot. Like I said, if y'all need to be somewhere, you know, go ahead. But I've got to get me a buffalo again. There we go. Bowling pin. All right. Beautiful gun, beautiful gun. And speaking of buffalo, just came to my mind, yeah, there were people who actually brought down buffaloes with these. Now this would not be the ideal cartridge, 45 Colt or 44 rimfire, but you used what you had. And as I recall from my reading about Wyatt Earp, in fact, he was a buffalo hunter in the early days, and he didn't go in for those big boomers, the sharps, and expensive rifles with shooting teams and all that. He had a small group that they went out and just used their lever guns, chased them down. They'd kill one or two and skin them. They ran a very efficient operation, as I recall from my reading, just using lever guns, probably underpowered, you know, lever guns at that, I would guess, but deadly. You know, 22 is deadly. You know, just it's not as maybe immediate. So anyway, just because it seems weak, nothing to sneeze at. So good old 1866. It still works. Any misses over there were on me. The sights actually are right on. And 250 grain 45 Colt slugs were what I was slinging. And man, this is fun to shoot. I wish you could be here with me. And actually I thought, no, I don't. There's too many of you. Life is good.